Hello folks, Jonathan Milam here with a Getzen Eterna Classic. And if you want to see the details for this, you go to the Getzen website. They're going to call it a 900 Classic there. Very simple horn. In fact, I traveled for years with a trumpet like this, similar. I could give you the details on that later. But let me just say, surprisingly enjoyable trumpet to play. Very easy to fill this horn, even though it's a 460 bore, but very comfortable, a very easy projection, and nice tone, very pretty. We'll try some different mouthpieces, but to begin with, the mouthpiece that I've got at hand, I generally like a 42C by Reeves, but I've been using a Warburton 6MC recently, and we'll let you know what that sounds like. Just a very trumpet-like sound, very nice sound. All right, as the preacher said, we can go on, and usually do. Nice song. It's close to Christmas time. Silent Night came to mind. Okay, as I mentioned, this horn is a 460 bore, very simple brass bell, 4 3/4. A nice brass bell is so easy to color. Now, years ago, as I mentioned, I had a horn like this. The primary difference that I noted is they no longer have that plastic strip in here, which you could use to as a third slide stop, but now they've got a little nib right under the finger pull here, and it butts up against this little ribbon of metal, and just very nice stop, you know, works quite well. I was a little disappointed. I was thinking, oh, I'll get that old plastic strip that they used to work in here. I could probably still get it from Getzen if I wanted to. But very nice. Got a trigger on the first slide. And honestly, I think these days I'd just about as soon deal with the trigger as a harp, as one man called it, or the old half circle, you know, thumb slide. Okay, as I mentioned, brass, I've always thought, was very mouthpiece sensitive. We'll start with a very deep Reeves C to J trumpet flugel mouthpiece to give you an idea what this could sound like if you wanted a very dark sound. Very pretty sound. Okay, a little bit of a deeper V, but still not quite in that same realm. Okay, and that was the Trent Austin TATF. Now, If you got to go to a wedding and you got to play, will this horn handle it? I've got a 42C here, which I believe that 42B, excuse me. The Reeves website says that it's patterned after the Bach 7B, rather a deep cup, large throat, but definitely more of a legit type sound. If you're going to play the Lord's Prayer, this might be what the horn would sound like at that point. Nice sound, isn't it? Now, I do not want to be dismissive at all, but this would be a great trumpet for a senior that was losing a little steam and did not want to fight with a horn that felt overly large. It's just an easy horn to fill. I'm 61 and I'm a senior, so I can say that without any shade being cast at all. It's just a delightfully easy horn to fill. I've got a friend in Houston that plays a lot with the funk type band, 4-hour gigs usually on the weekends, and he's got some very expensive horns, and he's had several expensive horns. And he says, really, this is the horn that he's getting the most out of right now. As far as being able to fill and to play for hour on end, good projection. He's having better luck with this Getzen Classic than some very top quality brand horns at the moment. Okay, is Joe ever going to finish with that pizza? Man, I'm telling you, the guy is a slob. The frets on his bass are dark brown. He has got pizza grease everywhere. He won't do a playing gig unless we order pizza. And once you get the pizza, he just drags it out. I don't know. At any rate, that's the story I'm sticking with. We're going to do a cute little number. It's the type stuff I was raised on. This is how I learned to play the trumpet, was with material like this. Just sounds like they brought it out of a Pentecostal church. Nothing but the blood of Jesus, and we'll play along with the Warburton 6MC and see how you like it in the crowd. Ready, guys? Let's kick it up. All right, that's the way it goes. We do appreciate you, and thanks so much for tuning in. Have a great day.